y'all, Zach McDonald, your real estate agent with Real Property Associates, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons to begin your Seattle home search right now. Before we jump into the main points for the video, I want to set a little context, and that is right now in fall 2021, we have one of the hottest housing markets in the country, and the Seattle region, specifically Bellevue and the east side and the suburbs on the north end and south end are seeing pretty ridiculous price growth. Most areas 15 to 20% up year over year, and we have seen a little less of that growth in the city of Seattle itself, but still up almost 5% year over year. Future growth in the region is anticipated and expected, although nobody has a crystal ball, and especially myself. But as we're looking at the scene, we're seeing lots and lots of competition. We're seeing very, very few houses on the market at all. And as I look at a map, it's kind of sad. Part of that is, I think, because we're entering into the holiday season. But I think there's some opportunities for buyers. So I want to share a few reasons why right now might be a good time to get started with the home search. Number 1, interest rates are still near an all-time low, but they are expected to continue going up. Last year, we were seeing rates in the 2.75-ish range, and now we're seeing them up closer to 3.1 according to Freddie Mac's data. So we're seeing a pretty nice jump in rates year over year, and we're expecting to see those rates continue to climb. And right now they're still at or near record lows, but it's not sustainable for the industry to continue to have rates this low. So as we see the new year approaching, I think, and a lot of people are predicting that we're going to see rates climbing in 2022. What's going to happen is this will impact affordability. So some people, it's not going to impact them much at all, especially those with more financial means. But for those that are on the margins or borderline able to purchase a home, that could be the deal breaker. So if you find yourself thinking, you know what, I might not be able to buy the house that I want, or if you were thinking about maybe upgrading your house, I might not have as much purchasing power. If I wait, it might be good to get started a little bit sooner. The second reason it might make sense to start your home search right now is because home prices are expected to rise in 2022 as well. Many are predicting, especially in the Seattle region, that we're going to see another jump of 10% or more. And based on what I'm seeing at this time, I don't see any reason why that's not going to continue. The amount of buyers that are able to pay the prices is off the charts. We're still seeing 10, 15, 20 offers on a lot of houses. And a big reason is because we have really low supply, not enough houses for all the buyers. But unless something dramatic changes in the next few months, we're going to see that continuing on into 2022. And the only thing we're seeing is prices continuing to climb. So unless something major happens here in the next few months, I expect that if you're thinking, you know what, in the next 6 months I want to buy a house, you're going to see prices keep going up. So maybe you can get ahead of that and get started now, especially if you don't have any reason to hold back. For some people, it doesn't logistically make sense to buy a house, especially during the holidays as those are approaching right now. But for some, they're able to take advantage of that. The final reason for buying a house right now, and again, this isn't the only other reason, but it's the final one for this video, and that is that we are approaching and entering the holidays. And many buyers, just like in this area where they take a break for the summer, and we saw a slowdown in the summer, by the way, a little bit. You weren't seeing as much of the competition. A lot of buyers will take a break. They'll take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They'll just rest until the new year. They'll put it on hold. People that are burnt out or traveling aren't going to be buying a house right now, and that's an opportunity for you if you've been in the market for a while and maybe you have been searching to capitalize. And also, if you're thinking about getting started, maybe you can jump in and get a house a little bit faster before the competition picks back up. And I do anticipate that we will continue to see competition, so I wouldn't expect that there's no competition and you're negotiating the prices down, and I don't want you to see that in this video. But I think that you would have a better chance now than you will in 2 or 3 months as a buyer as we head into the new year. So if you can get started earlier and you are planning to buy a house in early to mid 2022, you might find, number 1, that interest rates are lower right now than they will be then. Number 2, you might find that prices are lower now than they will be then. And number three, you might find that competition is a little stiffer as we head towards the spring. Thanks so much for watching my video about why right now, fall 2021, might be a great time to get started with your home search. I'd love your feedback and comments below. I'm assuming there are people watching this that want to engage with this video and have questions or comments or concerns, so please drop those down in the comments. And if you have questions about your own situation, maybe you are thinking, this is me, I should jump into this, or at least have a conversation about it, feel free to reach out to me and I'd love to be of value to you.